With Fedica, you never have to guess what your best time to post is because we'll show you based on your followers' activity patterns. So, our audience, for example, is broken down into a couple different time zones. So, we have Europe and Middle East. Here is pretty much the best times to post during today. And then the activity patterns of our American audience is somewhat around here. And then Australia and Asia is a little more in the morning, as you can tell. And then here as well, actually. Yeah, so this makes it really easy to know when to post, and you can attach these with the scheduling feature in our hours. So you go to publish in the calendar settings, you can pick and choose hours to create different schedules and then create different content queues attached to those schedules. So for example, I can create a queue for my American audience, my Middle Eastern audience, and my Asian audience, for example, knowing that it's going to target when they are actually online based on their patterns. So that's how we do it in Fedica, and it's automatic when you set these up for scheduling. You never have to think about it. And it's always dynamic as you're getting more followers. This chart is going to change, and it's different for every user. So for example, let's go to the day of the week. You see the best day altogether in the week is Wednesday to post based on everyone. And then once again, based on everyone, the best hour within the week to target everyone is going to be Thursday at 11 a.m. So this is awesome if you have just a select amount of content to post and you're thinking, when in the week should I post it? Now you have your answer, right? And it's going to be different every week. So here's your followers by time zone. You can tell that a lot of our followers are in these two chunks. So you can target things like that, making it really simple. Once again, when you set up a schedule, you don't have to think about this, and it auto updates as your audience grows, right? So, and then the reach by time zone, this is based on your followers and your followers' followers. So that's going to be how the reach is calculated. If you have tons of, let's say, American audience with a lot more followers than your Australian audience, then the reach is going to show significantly here with EST, for example. So that's how we solve the issue of knowing when to post. It's something you don't have to think about because in your publishing section here, when you create a content queue, you can attach it to a schedule. You go to the hours section here and you just have to create a schedule for, let's say, the American audience. We have a video that breaks down how to do this, and you can make sure it's automatic. And then when you create these content queues, all you have to do is either pick certain days of the week. You can pick a cadence like every, 2 times a day, once a week, for example, on the weekends only. And you can also target using the hours, targeting different chunks of your followers so that when you add content to these queues, you never have to guess again about when is the best time to post. So if you have any questions about this, we're happy to help. Make sure to check out our video about how to schedule for the best time because we break down how to create these content queues and setting up these calendars for different portions of your audience.